Good morning. This is a morning workout. Again, sticking with the workout like a dancer theme based on ballet technique with a little bar Pilates and yoga thrown in there, if you like. So this is specifically for mornings, the kind of thing I would do in the morning when I've woken up and your body's feels like it needs to move. But obviously we're still trying to be kind and, as always, mindful. We're not as flexible in the morning as we are later on in the day for obvious reasons. And we can still be feeling a bit sleepy. So we're going to just ease into this. Breathe. So put some nice music on in the background. Some chilled jazz or Latin or whatever you like to listen to. Acoustic something or other in the morning. And we're going to bring the feet together to begin with. Check in with our posture. So lift your pelvic floor, shoulders are down. Relax your head, your shoulders, your face, maybe smile. I'm going to start with a little bend and stretch. Just notice the navel drawing in here, easing through the knees. We're going to swoop the arms one way then the other, figure of 8. Nice and heavy arms here. Just to say, if you're feeling a little off balance or you need to be more grounded, you can take the feet hip distance apart if you like. We're going to exhale and down. And down. This is a really good move to do as well if you're feeling anxious or stressed. If you use your exhale to swoop it down. It's a really nice bilateral movement. Keep the shoulders down, keep the navel in, softening through the knees, and swoop for 8 and 7 and 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're just going to rise up and lower. Rise up, inhale, lift the arms, exhale, lower. Good. Arms are going to go up to a V. Rising up, exhale, lowering down, drawing the navel in, lifting up, floating down. Rising right up. As we rise up, try and keep the feet together for this one. We're squeezing the legs together, squeezing the buttocks, lifting the pelvic floor, shoulders directly over our hips. Try not to let the ankles sickle. By that I mean this. Don't let them come out. Squeeze the inner heels, inside thighs together. Lift and lower. Now resist as you lower. So we're lifting our muscles up, up, up here. Lift the crown of the head up as we lower the heels. Lengthening as we lower and down. For 4, lower. 3, lifting the head, then chin to chest. Last 2. Breathe. Keep the shoulders down, chest lifted. 1. Nice. We're going to bend into alternate feet and push. So as you do this, bending one knee, then the other. Got my ballet leg warmers on today because it's actually early morning here and my legs are not warmed up yet. It's pretty cold in here. Not warmed up. As you do this, really thinking about lifting the pelvic floor. We're not using our Latin hips, not today. Save those for another time. Keeping everything steady, pelvis stay, shoulders down. Nice. Hands to the waist. And pushing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms to second. This time we're going to bend our knees, come onto our toes and round through the back. 1 and lift. Now if anyone's got any discomfort in their knees or ankles here, skip the heel. Don't lift the heels. Okay, so you're just going down and round and up. Exhale. If it feels okay, you want that extra challenge, embrace it. Lift the heels. Squeeze the legs together. You lift the pelvic floor. So we're getting length here and movement in the spine, getting our fluids moving around, shoulders down, exhale round and back. 2 more, round and back and round and back. Step to a parallel second, nice and wide, about shoulder width. Hands to the waist, shoulders down, lift the pelvic floor, hug the lower ribs down. Same thing, pushing into one foot, then the other, and push. And push, really stretching into the feet here, stimulating those meridians in our feet, up and down, whilst building up some heat, some tone in our abdominals, up, down. Keep going, reach the arms to second. We're going to add a little side bend. We're going over. So you're leaning away from the foot that's pushing into the floor, up and over. Keeping the back up nice and tall, keep the navel in, keep it easy breezy in the neck, breathe, looking side to side, not just because it looks pretty, but just trying to get some movement through the neck for 4, 3, 2, 1, lifting up and lowering down. Let's go to second, turning out from the tops of the legs, your turn out, shoulders over hips, We're going to bend down, just check knees over middle toes so the knees aren't coming forwards, and then side stretch to the left. Same way again, down and stretch. Let's take our left hand to our hip, down and stretch. Big plie here, and then really stretch through the side body. Down, stretch over. Down, nice, stretch over. Don't collapse into this left side, lengthen it. So think about lengthening your left side as you reach across. For 4, low as you can. 3, lift and lengthen. 2, keep breathing. And 1, straight over to the right. Take it down, lift and lengthen. And plie, and over. Shoulders are down, chest is lifted. Knees pressing open wide. Floating that arm down and up. Send the hips low, don't stick your bottom out though. Straight down, straight up. It's like, imagine you're doing this between 2 sharp big planes of glass. Down and up. For 4, pelvic floor lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Straight down the middle, big bend, hands on your thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. And then bring the feet parallel, send the hips high, fingertips either to the floor if that's available, otherwise take hold of the backs of the legs anywhere. Shoulders away from ears, neck is long. Big breath in, big breath out. Keep the knees soft as you send the hips high. Hold it here. And then slowly, with nice soft knees, rolling up. You're going to take a couple of body circles here. Shoulders down, hold the pelvis steady. Circling the body to the left, just the upper body, open the chest. Just feel really good in the morning. Round the other way. I mean, it feels really good any time of day. Let's go again, all the way around. Open, little dirty dancing moment. Bah. And around. 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, first position. So heels touch, toes are out. Don't overturn out, just the morning. Arms to second, so reach them out. Lift through the lower abdominals, gently hug your lower ribs down, long in your spine. Send your buttocks to the floor. Stretch your, let's go left. Left foot forward, stretch. Both legs are straight here. We're going to take it all the way around to the back. This is too challenging for you. Keep it on the floor. Take it round to the back. Just getting some movement in the hip, and then keep pulling the leg out of the hip as we bring it all the way around to the front. Good, and again, all the way to the back. Easing into the hip, shoulders are down, navel is in. Take all the way around to the front. And lower, other side. Stretching it forwards, right leg up. Keep your left leg pulled up. Use your core to support yourself on one leg, all the way around to the back. Breathing, building heat here. Lengthen that right leg out the hip as you bring it round to the front. Navel draws in, shoulders are down, and again. All the way around to the back. Nice work. Pushing into the ball of the supporting foot. Lift through the crown of the head as you rotate it round to the front. And now once more with a flexed foot. Flex your left foot. Take it round to the back. Shoulders down. Remember, you can work just off the floor if you need to, or even heel on the floor. Rotate and lengthen. Navel draws in. And again, round to the back. Keep breathing. And round to the front. Last one. Keeping your right leg really nice and strong. Changing feet. Forwards. Rotate it. Turn it out. There we go. Round to the side, to the back. Shoulders down, navel in. Breathing. Fine length. I'm getting warmer. Take it all the way around to the back. Shoulders are down. Round to the front. And lower. Feet parallel. Forwards, port de bras. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Keeping the legs straight if you can. Down to the bottom, gather up. Push into the balls of the feet to come up. Flat back, arms, fists. And again, exhale. Lengthen and lift. Forwards we go. Navel draws in to protect your back as we come up. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Down we go. Forwards to come up. Squeezing the legs together, navel in. Last time. Floating down for 2. Lengthen forwards for 2. Strong back for 2. Last one, standing up. Again, moving through a contraction to get some more movement through the spine. We're going to start with our right leg this time. Face this way. We're going to round and contract.
And we're gonna lift everything, extend the leg forward, straight legs, round and contract. Then we're gonna do it to the side, lifting and reaching, round and contract, extend it to the back, arms too. Everything's going in, out. Don't worry too much about placement exactly, but get that feeling of going in and then extending out. Strengthening and lengthening. Right leg ready? Take a breath in. Here we go, exhale. So you're hugging your foot in towards you and then extend it forwards, open the chest, arms out. Exhale in, navel draws in to the side. Nice, exhale in and round. Take it back, arms go back as well, chest comes forward. And then lower other side. Exhale for 2. Inhale 1 and 2. Straight legs. Exhale 1 and 2 to the side. Lengthen through all 4 sides of the torso and your limbs. Exhale round for 2. Send everything back apart from the chest comes forwards. Back to center once more. Round for 2. 1 and 2. Right leg. Extend for 2. Exhale, navel to spine. Squeeze your core. Bend, bend, bend. And now reach and straighten for 2. Exhale, 1 and 2. Send everything back. 1 and 2. Change sides. Round for 2. Lift up. Both legs are straight. Check in with your supporting leg. Now bend for 2. Both legs are straight for 2. Exhale, round for 2. Send it back for 2. Stand for a moment. Grab your mat. Throw your mat out if you have one. If you don't, lie on the floor or a towel or a beach or somebody else, whatever. Right, lose the leg warmers. Lying down. Just going to move this and hope that it doesn't make a horrid sound. We're going to start on our backs. Working on our pelvic floor here. So feet are in our heels, are in line with our hips. Keep them quite close to your buttocks. Relax the hands down. Lift your chest so you can tuck your shoulders underneath. You're open here. Cross the heart space. Breathe. Tuck the chin slightly so your neck is long. Take a breath in. As we exhale, really zip up from your perineum. Squeeze. Pelvic floor lift. Gently curl. So we're tucking. And then inhale back to neutral. So if you look at my pelvis, exhale, I'm doing a small, gentle tilt. Inhale back to center. Now stick with that. The buttocks might engage slightly, but we want most of the work to come from our pelvic floor and lower abdominals. Exhale, zip and tilt. Inhale back to center. Keep the navel drawing down as we exhale, zip. This is really nice for your back, as well as really toning, really important thing to do, especially if you've had children, but for everyone, for your lower abdominals, your pelvic floor, your postural muscles. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, release. Now you can stick with that. We're going to slow it down or come a bit higher if you want to. Exhale, zip and tilt. Don't let the knees go out. Inhale, roll back down. Exhale. Mindful of your breath. Lifting from the pelvic floor, knees stay over ankles. Inhale back. Move with your breath. It might be slower or quicker than me. That's okay. Exhale up. For 2, inhale back, for 2, and again, zip and tilt. Notice where you're working. Notice if you're gripping anywhere that you don't need to. So relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax the back of the skull, up, for 2, and down, for 2. We're going to add an arm. I love this. So we're going to exhale, zip and tilt for 2, your height. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, little Pilates here. Now as we exhale, roll back down, but lengthen away from your shoulders. So imagine you're trying to pull your pelvis away from your shoulders, lengthening the torso. Oh, really nice, you've got tightness in the spine. Inhale, release the arms back down. Exhale, zip and tilt, take it up. Keep the neck soft. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lengthen as you lower. Oh. Nice, nice, nice through each vertebra. Inhale, release the arms. Couple more. Exhale, zip and tilt. Really working that pelvic floor. Hug the lower ribs down. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, down we go. Favorite morning move. Inhale, lower. Exhale, zip and tilt. Even weight distribution. Knees stay in slightly. Arms overhead. Exhale, zip and tilt. Nice. Reach your arms out to the side. Take your feet up to 90 degrees.
We're going to breathe in, keep the shoulders on the floor. Exhale, take them a little way over to the right, not far. Exhale, back to center. Keep breathing over to the left, back to center. So don't worry too much about if you're inhaling, exhaling as you go over or back, but just keep breathing. Find a rhythmic breath that works with your movement. We're trying to keep the upper body on the mat here, and as the lower body passes through to the other side, it makes contact, full contact. You're using your obliques and your abdominals to draw the legs from one side to the other. If this is too much, guys, just put your toes on the floor or the balls of the feet and take the knees from one side to the other. Same thing, it's just not quite so intense. So find what is best for you today. Relax the jaw, keep breathing. Notice again, if you're gripping anywhere you don't need to. Lift the pelvic floor, draw the navel in, feel that wave across the obliques as you move from one side to the other. If the legs are up, try and get your knees over your hips, not too close towards you. Then it's really hard to engage your abdominals if your legs are too close towards you, and you'll find that you're just using your hip flexors. We don't want to do that. Keep breathing, couple more. Easing into our spine. Maybe finding you can go a little bit further each time as you start to warm up through the back, through the spine. Maybe a little click like me there. Keep breathing. And then coming back to center, once you're even on both sides, flex the feet up above you. Really flex the feet. Send your heels high, draw your toes towards your shins. Press your lower back and middle back into the mat. So your core muscles should be engaged here. Take the hands behind the head, thumbs down the neck, elbows are open. Inhale, keep the legs active. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale down, exhale up. Just a few of these. So think chin and chest to ceiling. Keep the legs active, pressing the feet up really high. Legs are working here, thighs are engaged, working the legs as we work our core. Keep squeezing the navel down for 8 and lower. Breathe for 7 and down. Keep the elbows open. 6, don't use the arms to pull up the chest. 5, use your core. 4, navel stays down. Stretch your feet up for 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Coming onto your bellies. Last thing. Doing awesome. Right, we're going to take our hands just wider than our mats and draw the shoulders down the back. Pull the elbows back. Gently press into the tops of the feet and your pubic bone. Feet are hip distance apart. We're going to inhale, lift up, draw the shoulders back. Keep the navel in, exhale, lower. Keep the legs active. So notice my knees are not touching the floor. They're not just relaxing here, they're stretched. Inhale up for 2, exhale down. Keep the neck long, shoulders down the back. A mix of effort and ease here. And down. Keep the navel in, pelvic floor lifted. Pushing into the tops of the feet and the pubic bone up for 2. And allow your head to come up last. So notice I'm peeling my head up, really nice. Drawing the shoulders together at the back. Exhale, lower for 2. And as you start to find you've got more range of movement, you might want to bring the arms in so they're close to the shoulders. But if you're feeling tight still in the morning, keep the arms wide and keep it low. So listen to your body. Down for 2. Couple more. Up for 2. And down for 2. Last one. Peel it up for 2. Down for 2. Push up to the hands and knees. Get your hands under your shoulders, squeeze the shoulders down the back, feet are bent behind you, ankles across if that feels nice. Now really lift the pelvic floor, feel your spine in one long line from your coccyx to the crown of your head. Breathe in, we're just going to do 8 tricep push-ups. We've got this. We're going straight down, hug the elbows in and up. 7 and up. 6, claw through all 10 fingers. 5, keep the navel in. 4, don't let the head drop. 3, breathe, we're nearly done. 2, 1, come back to the hands and knees, curl your toes, send it back to your down dog V for our last little exercise. Really send the hips high, draw the tummy muscles in and up. Claw into 10 fingers, rotate your elbows out and under as you relax the head, maybe padding out through the heels here. Good. And we're just going to take a little hip opener. Right leg's going to come up. Keep the weight even between the shoulders. Open the hip as you bend the leg. Take it back up and lower left side. We lift up for 2. Open. So as you open the left leg, push into that left hand for 2. Send it back up for 2 and lower. Right side, gazes between the knees, up for 2. Open the hips for 2. Send it back up for 2 as you push into 10 fingers, lower left side. Up for 2 and open for 2. Good. Lift for 2. Last one on each side. Breathe fully with me. Up for 2. Open for 2. Up for 2 and lower. Very last one. Floating up. Opening. Up. Down. Bend your knees. Sit back onto the heels. Extend your hands forward and melt the head down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Rest for a moment. Notice how you feel. Really nice to wake up the body like this. Rolling up. Big shoulder roll. Head side to side. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. Have a lovely day.